So this is a massive update. It's going to change the game a lot in a lot of good ways, and I'm really excited to see it. I figured I'd go over some of the changes with you and kind of like look into some of the things that are coming out a little bit more. And then when the official patch notes come out, we'll know for sure all the changes being involved. First off, shout out to Dislyte's art team who just, I don't know, they make these immaculate sort of like previews and storyboards, and they just did such a good job. Alright, so let's get into it. In this patch, there are two new espers that are coming out. One's a legendary controller, which is really nice. We don't really have too many of those. And the other one is an Inferno fighter, which I hope brings something unique because we have way too many Inferno fighters as it is. Then we have a new skin coming out, which I'm trying to like, but yeah, those are not. I don't know. It feels very much like a pumpkin to me, but like a weird one. I don't know. Then we have like the normal events where we're gonna have like our trials again, which hopefully get all the rewards for. We're gonna get Adrena, as that's the new Infernal Esper as a reward for going through that stuff. We have something called a Golden City Challenge, which I'm not exactly sure what that is. Warm-up match is back, which is gonna be pretty fun, I think. So that's gonna be kind of nice. And the biggest part is the updates coming to the game. This is huge. Being able to have our own loadouts for whatever we want to fight is just fantastic. It is truly going to save us a ton of time, and I'm happy for this quality of life update. And it looks like Dislyte's back on the roadmap, so Shade Mother is coming out, and we're going to be able to get basically boosters for the new relics coming out because there is a new ritual miracle boss. This is Andros, I think that's how it's pronounced, and he's going to have some really cool equipment. We're going to be able to see some previews here, and I'm going to go ahead and go over them in a second. This is one of the new 4 sets called Relief, and it's going to allow our espers to assist with attacks, kind of like what we do in Cube, or something similar to like what Hall does, but to a lesser extent. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it works in Fafnir. Then we have this Harmony equipment, which is going to boost all of our allies' damage whenever an esper does their skill 3. So that can be really useful if we're doing stuff like boosting our whole team with Dahlia. I'm just not sure how much PvP application is going to have because we're basically trading our speed bonus 4 set for this 4 set. Next up, we have another 4 set, which is called the Calamity set, and we're going to do additional damage based on the number of debuffs on the target. And this can be pretty good, but I'm not sure if it's going to do more damage than just having more crit damage will do. Now, we'll have to see if the damage bonus from this is additive or multiplicative. And if it just adds, it's going to fall like crit damage itself is just way better. But if it's multiplicative, it could be competitive. Next up, we have the Brawler set, which basically increases our basic ability damage by 15%, and the more you hit your normal basic ability, the more damage it's going to do. And this looks like it's going to be fantastic on things like Brewster or Hall, or basically espers that we're causing to have assists. So it's going to be a really nice bonus, especially just on a 2 slot. Next up, we have the shield equipment, and basically it's going to reduce the damage we take. It looks like just flat damage reduction, which is really, really nice. I think working in conjunction with like defense and our HP itself, this may be more effective than just adding flat defense like the normal shield 2 set, or just having HP set actually. So we're going to have to see how it works, but I think stacking may be the best solution. Then lastly, we have the hold fast set, which basically increases our allies' base defense by 12% of the wearer's resist. Now, I don't really believe in this set too much because even if your full team was stacking max resist and had this, that would just be adding in like, I don't know, say team 5, so you'd be adding 60 base defense. And I just don't think that's good enough for that investment. And that about wraps it up. So thank you for watching, and if you'd like to share any reviews or you have any like niche cases that you may know for like the new equipment, please share them in the comments below. I'm sure that a lot of people like to see that. Thank you.